1993, the LA-based organization School on Wheels has provided tutoring services and academic support to some 50,000 students experiencing homelessness. Their admirable efforts just got a big boost thanks to a donation from multi-Grammy winner Abel "The Weeknd" Tesfaye, laptops and other resources to support over 1,000 kids from kindergarten through 12th grade.
With more, we are joined by Charles Evans, Executive Director of School on Wheels. Charles, welcome. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
On the big donation. For people that haven't heard of it, what is School on Wheels?
So, first of all, thanks for having me. School on Wheels is a nonprofit organization based here in Southern California. We're the only organization exclusively dedicated to providing educational support for students experiencing homelessness kindergarten through 12th grade. And we do that in 6 different counties throughout Southern California.
And you have literally, sadly, served thousands, and I say sadly, the fact that there is such a need.
It's a huge need here in Southern California. In the school districts that we serve alone, over 168,000 students are experiencing homelessness. In fact,
168,000 students that are going to school right now don't have a home to go to at the end of the day.
Exactly. In California alone, I mean, if you think about homelessness nationally, California serves about 20% of the homeless population are here right in California.
Yeah.
My
of course,
goodness.
we're the biggest state in the country with 40 million people living here. So, what does this donation do? How did that come about? What's the Weeknd?
Yeah, so we have a wonderful relationship with Rima and Sal Slaby, and they manage, Sal manages his company, manages the Weeknd, and there's always been conversations about introducing School on Wheels to the Weeknd. And fortunately enough, that conversation happened. The Weeknd and his team reached out to us. They wanted to learn a little bit more about School on Wheels, exactly how they can support our organization. And I mean, anybody who knows a little bit about the Weeknd knows that not only is he a great icon as an artist, but he also does a lot in terms of philanthropy. So we were just happy and thrilled to be one of the many organizations that he decided to serve.
Okay, and so this means that more than 1,000 more kids will have access to laptops and tutoring, right?
Exactly. You know, the goal is for us to serve 1,000 more students with this funding. So, and we plan on doing that. And this contribution is definitely going to put us in the right direction to reach those.
Yeah, you have a real personal connection to why you do this. Why do you do what you do?
Well, I do this because, you know, I always felt big on education. You know, going to school, I wanted to become a teacher. Fortunately enough, I found School on Wheels 15 years ago, and I've been doing the work ever since then. So, you know, homelessness is dear to my heart, and I've seen an impact. I've seen students go from being a student in our program to being a tutor in our program to being a board member in our program. So I've seen it come full circle. So I can definitely testify to the magnitude of the work.
So what's a typical day like for you guys in terms of the need? What are you doing every day?
A lot of work. I mean, none of the work that we can do, the work that we can do wouldn't be possible without the thousands of volunteer tutors.
Right.
Every day around this time, we have hundreds of volunteer tutors braving traffic, going to homeless shelters as far north as Ventura County to as far south as Orange County. So a typical day is us working with school district, identifying students, and getting them individually matched with their own volunteer tutor.
And I think it's important to point out, you don't need to be a teacher in order to be a volunteer tutor, right?
Hello? I'm not, no. You don't. We provide all of the training for our volunteer tutors. I mean, for us, it's just having a love of learning. I mean, education is powerful. Again, we tutor kindergarten through 12th grade, so we think we can find a student for each person to work with.
What a fulfilling thing for people to do, to be able to volunteer as well. So for more information on School on Wheels, how you can volunteer, how you can donate, or if you may need the services for your kids, visit schoolonwheels.org.
Charles Evans, Executive Director of School on Wheels, thanks so much for being here tonight.
Thank you guys for having me.
Thanks for the work that you do, too. Really, really important. The heroes among us.